Alright, back now. Sorry for the break. I just needed water for this voicing exercise. So, voiceless consonants. They are not being produced in your throat. They are being produced in your mouth. Think of these as mouth words, voiceless. Voice refers to kind of like your throat. If it was voiced, the sound would be made in your throat. Voiceless, or almost, I like to say mouth consonants are made in your mouth. Think of words like letters or sounds like p, 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 p. It's all made in the mouth. Or k, k, k. That's made in the mouth. Shh, 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 shh. It's a sound that's made in the mouth. Ch, ch, ch. Made in the mouth. So, voiceless. Here are some more examples. G, k, g, g. Wait, no, that's not an example. Sorry. Made in the mouth. G, g, g. Oh, no, not an example. I'm getting that mixed up. Sorry. S, s, s. Made in the mouth. X, x, x. Made in the mouth. K, 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 k. Made in the mouth. These are all voiceless sounds. Voiceless consonants. Made in the mouth. Not in the throat. So, if they are made in the mouth, you're going to add a t sound to the end of these words with ed. For example, help. Help. Pa is a voiceless consonant. So it's going to get a t for the ed. It's not going to be help duh. It's going to be, or it won't be help bid. It's not help bid. It's only id if it's ending in t or d. And it won't be help duh, but it's helped. Helped. Because the reason why we do these is because it's easier for our mouth. Because after our t is another voiceless consonant, and it just becomes easier to go from a voiceless consonant of anything to that voiceless consonant of t. It's just easier for everyone to say, natural born speakers, of course. So, for example, help becomes helped. We have another word with a voice consonant, cook. 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 K, k is another voiceless consonant. So when we're saying cook in the past, it becomes cooked. Cooked. With a T. Sniff. Sniff. It's a voiceless consonant made in our mouth. So sniff becomes sniffed. Sniffed. What about laugh? Ha 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 ha. Laugh. Laugh. Again, it has the same sound as sniff. So, sniffed. How's laugh gonna sound? Is it gonna be laughed? Is it gonna be laughed? Or laughed? Laughed. It's laughed. Here's another one. Here's a new sound. Wash. 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 It's a voiceless consonant sound. So we give it a T. Washed. Washed. Watch. Watch. I watch TV. I watched TV. Watch. And so it's another mouth-made consonant. Another, as you say, voiceless consonant. So we give it a T sound. Watch, watched. Kiss, kiss. S is another voiceless consonant. It's a sound that's made in our mouth. S. That fun sound to make in your mouth. S. So, because it's a voiceless consonant, we give it a T sound. Kiss becomes kissed. Kissed. What about dance? Dance. Yeah, it's another voiceless consonant. So what is dance gonna sound like? I'll give you a minute to scream out your answer. Like I said, give you time to think. Yes, you are right. Dance becomes danced. Danced. I danced all night. What about fix? Fix. Again, this x sound is made in your mouth. X. It's made in your mouth. So fix becomes fixed. Fixed. As you get used to applying the right sound for ED, it'll sound so much more natural to you, and you'll get such a good hang of it as well. And soon, this is the key, I think, to being fluent, perfectly fluent, more or less. It's always one of the hardest things to master. For one, I don't think it's taught very early on. It's a little complicated, but it makes you sound so much better if you can get the ED sounding perfect. That ED sound is a very big struggle for many second language learners, foreign language learners. But if you get the sound down with these rules, you'll be able to repeat yourself. You'll be able to understand in the future, oh, is this an ED ending? Is it a T, a D, or an id? And you'll be a master of it. So I gave you the id. That's very easy. Again, you give an id ending if it ends with t, a d. Like want, id, and need, id. You give a t ending if it's a voiceless consonant. Pretty hard to understand concept, but a voiceless consonant, again, it sounds made in the mouth, not in the throat. Finally, we have the d ending. The d ending if it's a voiced consonant. What is a voiced consonant? Well, I told you earlier, a voiceless consonant is made in the mouth. So a voiced consonant is not made in the mouth, but it's more made in the throat. Now, these are fun to say. I think the voiceless ones are more fun to say because you play with your mouth. But the voiced consonants are fun when you put your hand on your throat. Now, don't choke yourself. You just need a couple fingers putting it on your throat. And you can feel your vocal cords or your throat vibrate when you say these voiced consonants. Because it's your vocal cords are what's making the sound. It's not your mouth. It's a little bit of your mouth, but it's more of your vocal cords that make the sound. Vowels, ah, e, they're all technically voiced. But, I mean, we're separating consonants. So here are some voiced consonants. So for this, I want you to put your hand in your throat. Let's do some vowels first, so you can definitely hear what I'm talking about. Feel the vibration. Say ah with your hand in your throat. Ah, ah, ah. It's vibrating. Say e, and I. So your throat is vibrating with these sounds. But that can be done with all vowels, but it can also be done with some of these consonants. That's why we call them voiced consonants. So again, your throat vibrates, it pushes out more air than a voiceless, and it almost acts like a vowel, and it's not so much made in the mouth, but more made by the vocal cords. Here are some examples. L, and Mmm. Mmm. V. V. W. W. Yeah. Yeah. Z. Z. B. B. J. J. Mmm. Mmm. They're a little bit harder to call out. But let's go over some examples. First example I have, again, all these voice consonants are going to get a D ending. They're going to get a D, a D. So, call, call. Put your hand on your throat for this first one, call. You can hear that double L kind of vibrate the throat. It's voiced. So we're going to give it a D ending in simple past. Call becomes called. Called. Clean. Clean. It's got an N ending, voiced. So it's going to add a D ending to voiced. Voiced. Oh, sorry, no. Cleaned. Cleaned. Next one. Offer. Offer. That is a voiced So offer gets a D ending. Offer becomes offered. Offered. Next one. Damage. Damage. Damage becomes damaged. Damaged. Damage. Damaged. Damage. Damaged. Now this one flows together so well that you almost don't even hear the D. Damage. Damaged. Love. Love. That is actually voiced ending. So, love is going to get a D ending. Love gets the D. Love becomes loved. Loved. Use. Use. Use is a voice ending, so it gets the D. Use becomes used. Used. Amaze. Amaze. Amaze, also voice ending, so it gets the D. Amazed. Amazed. Rub. 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 Is a voiced ending. So again, it gets the D. Rub becomes rubbed. Rubbed. Finally, we have my last example in this section is claim. Claim. Is a voice ending. So what is claim gonna sound like in the past? Claimed. 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 I claimed. Earlier, I claimed that Y should be 2 different letters. And it's true. It is completely true. Okay. So, what did we learn here today? We learned about the simple past. It is a way to talk about things that have ended or things that are set before time, before now. Hard to describe, kind of. The structure is just the same as simple present. You need a subject, a person, place, or thing. You need a verb, an action. And then you need the rest of the stuff, the complement. It could be an object as well in there, like I ate pizza. I ate pizza. Whoa, what was that? I eat pizza? I ate pizza? That is an irregular verb. Oh my God. There's regular verbs and irregular verbs? That I just covered one section. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to cover the other section in a different video. Well, moving on from here, I completely am flabbergasted. So yeah, there's a whole other section we even got to. But I feel like many people always skip past the regular verbs too fast. And it's very, very important to learn about the ED spelling and the ED pronunciation. Because it's very tricky. It's very, 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 very tricky. And lots of great people that are great at English, they don't even master it sometimes. Anyway, yeah, going back, we learned about regular verbs mostly. I am hungry, I was hungry. I graduate school, I graduated from school in 2007. I play football, I played football. Most verbs can be simple past verbs just by adding the ed to the end of them. And again, those are called regular verbs. But as you just found out, there's a whole other section called irregular verbs. I am hungry, I was hungry. Complete new section. Anyway, regular verbs. So, again, we're just adding ed to the sound, or we're adding ed to the spelling. That's the basic things about it, but there are some exceptions. Remember those. Remember, most times you are just adding ed spelling-wise. Walk, walked. Talk, talked. Paint, painted. Join, joined. Sometimes you just add the D though. If it already ends in E, you're not going to have two E's. Why have two E's? You're not going to have an E-E-D. It's just E-D. So if the word already ends spelling-wise with an E, just add the D. Like arrive, arrived. Refuse, refused. Smile, smiled. Don't do two E's. It just looks way too outrageous. Sometimes you do add ed if it ends in Y. Remember, if the Y is acting like a vowel, or if that Y has a consonant. Sorry, if the Y is acting like a consonant, and if there's a vowel before the Y, we're just adding ed. We are just adding ed if Y is not a vowel, and or if there's a vowel right before the Y. For example, play, P-L-A-Y. In that case, Y is not really acting like a vowel, so we just add ed. Play, played. P-L-A-Y, P-L-A-Y-E-D. Other cases where we do change the Y is when the Y is acting like a vowel and there's a consonant before the Y. Like carry, fry, study, and dry. Carry is C-A-R-R-Y, so it becomes carried, C-A-R-R-I-E-D. Fry, F-R-Y, becomes fried, F-R-I-E-D. Again, this goes back to my main point, I think, of this, my main epiphany. There needs to be a new letter, and we need to do a Y with this Y thing. Why have two Y's? Why? It's so odd. It's fun to teach, though. I like teaching about it, but it's just such an odd thing to do. I think it confuses a lot of people. Then there's the CVC words. Again, consonant, vowel, consonant. It doesn't mean that it's just three letters. It could be 4 or 5 or more, but it just has 3 sounds. Stop. 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 Cat. Cat. Slip. Slip. It's just 3 sounds. A consonant sound, a vowel sound, and a consonant sound. And when they are like that, we repeat spelling-wise. Again, it's really important that we have pronunciation down to key, because pronunciation does affect spelling. And like these all these cases it does. Stop. We add the extra consonant and consonant, the extra P, and then an ED. So stop, S-T-O-P, becomes stopped. S-T-O-P-P-E-D. Okay. Then speaking, we got a whole thing on speaking. That's just half the EDs, and that's just part of regular verbs. Like, we have a whole nother section we gotta cover. So speaking regular verbs with the ED, we have, again, 3 different endings. This is the review time. You should know these by now. We have the id ending. It's the easiest one to do. We have the d ending. I think the hardest. And we have the t ending. A little bit easier to understand. So these are, again, how we do all 3 of them. Id. We do the id ending if it ends with a T or a D ending already. Like want, wanted. Need, needed. We do the T ending when it's a voiceless consonant. Help, fix, helped, fixed. Again, p and x is made in the mouth. If it's made in the mouth, it's voiceless. And it gets a T ending. Finally, we have the D endings that are made in the throat. If you put your hand on your throat, it vibrates. And they're made by vocal cords. Like call becomes called. Claim becomes claimed. Sniff, that's voiceless, so sniffed. Offer, that's voiced. Offered. Kiss, that's voiceless. Kissed. Dance, dance, that's voiceless again. Danced. What about love? Love's the most important verb you might need to know. Love is voiced, so love becomes loved. So take these things. We're going to test you on these next week as well. Take these with a grain of salt. We'll go over them again next week. But also next week, we're touching a bit on irregular verbs. Ooh, that's a whole can of worms, they might say. But regular verbs, a lot easier to understand, but they're difficult to master. Especially with the sounding. Spelling, it's pretty easy. Sounding, though, like I said, that could be very difficult. Bye.